Welcome to ZigWheels Protection Detail again, and this is where we test out the latest riding gear to ensure that it's got your back. Planning on a long tour, mountains or beaches, or maybe you're just riding around the city doing errands or planning a chai Maggie ride with your buddies. The one thing that should be top priority for you is protection. And that's where a great set of riding gear comes into play. Today we have with us a really dapper looking set of touring gear from Reise. That includes the Reise Pine Air jacket, the Reise Pine Air pants, and the Reise Rhodes Gloves. All these three pair together great with the Reise Helden Helmet, giving you a complete set that's going to keep you protected and comfortable as well. And I know you're not just going to take my word for it, and that's why today we're going to delve into all the details of why exactly they're going to protect you and all the features that they offer as well. So let's get straight to it. Let's start with the coolest part of this touring set, the Pine Air riding jacket. Now, a riding jacket has to tick a lot of boxes to be considered a perfect riding jacket. Let's check what those are. First up, ventilation. In our Indian climate, a jacket really has to have a lot of ventilation to ensure that you're not burning up under the scorching sun. The Pine Air jacket comes with a strategically placed 3D mesh with a 360-degree airflow system that's there both on the chest, on the arms, and on the back. This makes it feel like all the air is flowing straight in just to keep you cool. And it's not just when you're riding, even when you're parked up and chilling, there's a sweat wicking mesh inner lining that soaks up the sweat and keeps things breezy. Refreshing, right? The next box to tick, of course, is protection. Now, a jacket needs to have good guards to protect your bones from impact, and all the high abrasion areas need to have a nice abrasion resistance Cordura fabric so that it takes the impact, not your skin. This jacket comes loaded with Safetech Level 2 CE rated protection in the shoulder, elbow, and in the chest as well. Lightweight and super strong and breathable as well. The cherry on top, the shoulder and elbow guards use Easy Flex technology. That means you can move your arms around without feeling like a robot. And this is what that protector looks like. So super flexible, breathable, and that means that even with the protectors in place, this jacket is really nice and breezy and comfortable as well. And at the same time, the tough guard fabric construction ensures that the shoulders and elbows, the high wear areas, stay protected as well. On to the next must-have, and that's storage. And we really have to give it up to the Pine Air for this because it literally nails storage. Starting off with two large waterproof pockets on the front of the jacket. That's great for holding things like your cell phone. And just behind those two pockets, you have two hand warmer pockets on either side. And then moving to the rear, you've got one really large waterproof pocket. I thought you were a bike guy. And this is great for storing things like your rain or warm liner. And if you're storing your rain liner, it has drainage holes as well. It also has three pockets on the inside of the jacket. So one zippered pocket on top and two Velcro pockets on the inside. And that's great for storing things like your keys and other valuables. On to fit and comfort then. And a comfortable jacket is one that you'd want to wear the whole day, whether you're on and off the bike. And the Pine Air has plenty of adjustability built into it to keep you comfortable. So in the arms, you have these Velcro straps to keep things nice and snug. And on the side here, you have more adjustment, well, to snug things down or open things up if needed. There's also this gaiter zip over here, which you can keep zipped up when you're walking around, and you can open up so that you're more comfortable on the bike. The front zip also zips both ways, so it can zip slightly up. Again, that's aiding in comfort when you're seated on the bike. So that really is a jacket that you'd probably be happy to wear the whole day, and when you're wearing the jacket the whole day, you're always protected. Another really nifty safety feature with the Pioneer jacket is the reflective areas on it. So on the front you have these, this is also visible, and from the side you have this portion. On the rear you have 1, 2 and 3 reflective areas which keep you visible to other road users in the night, keeping you safe both on and off the motorcycle. Now all of this has just been the overview of the jacket. We've actually put kilometers and kilometers, Amay has actually put kilometers and kilometers and hours riding this jacket in the real world. And what did we find? We are happy to report that the jacket is all day friendly. The ventilation keeps you cool both on the move and even when you stop. You don't really feel the buildup of heat like in other touring jackets. And because of all the strategically designed mesh with 360-degree airflow system panels that allow the body heat to escape, you always feel fresh. And again, the more comfortable you are, the more you will want to wear the jacket, both for long and short rides, keeping you always safe. One point to note is that you will need to pair this jacket with your own rain liner for monsoons and a warmer inner liner for colder climates. But at this price point, we are not really complaining too much about that. Plus, Rise Moto themselves stock both a rain liner and an inner warmer liner at different price points on their website, so they really do have you covered. Now, moving on to the pants. Time then to put the Pioneer pants to the test using that same checklist. So ventilation, protection, storage, and of course, comfort. So ventilation gets another big fat tick mark because there's plenty of it. That 360-degree airflow system with 3D mesh panels on the top, on the thigh, on the bottom here, on the front, and on the rear. This whole portion has mesh. So a nice, easy breezy feeling. No sauna legs here. Thank you very much. So with protection, the Pioneer pants again bring their A game with Safetech Level 2 CE rated guards both in the knees and shins and on your hips as well. So they are nice and secure. What's more is the knee and shin guards come with that same Easy Flex technology, which means more comfort, more flexibility and no stiff legs. The pants have even got reinforced Invista Cordura panels both on the hips and on the knees. So these high impact areas are always protected in case you have a fall. Storage is taken care of by 2 cargo pockets on either side, which have a nice zip attachment here, and you can even use them while you're on the bike as well. One tip I'd like to add here is something that I do is I always have my pockets dedicated to certain things. So like keys in one pocket, phone in the other pocket, and never find that I ever am looking for things in a crunch. Another nice touch with the fit is this large zip area, which allows you to get on and off even the largest of adventure boots without the pants getting in the way. Like the jacket, in terms of visibility, there are 2 reflective panels both on the pocket and down here on the calf. And another nice little touch is this connecting zip, which connects the pants to the jacket, making it a proper, complete set. In terms of comfort, there are these stretch panels on the upper thigh as well as above the knee, and that really means you can walk about the whole day comfortably in these pants. The waist is also elasticated, and there's an adjustable girth velcro strap, and at the rear on both legs you have further velcro straps to really get you a nice snug fit. And this pant can actually fit a very large range of people of different shapes and sizes. And just for reference, both Amay and I can fit into these 2XL pants comfortably. In the real world, like the jacket, we had only great things to say about the Pioneer pants. The 360-degree airflow system with the 3D mesh panels allows you to be all day comfortable even in the pants. In fact, you could easily ride to the office, keep them on the whole day, and then ride back home without even noticing you're actually wearing a proper piece of technical riding equipment. So this is what we had to say about the Rise Pine Air pants, and now we're going to move on to the Rise Rhodes Gloves next. And finally, we come to the Rise Rhodes Gloves. And you want to return from your amazing rides and post those amazing Instagram stories with your own hands, right? So you need complete protection. And that's what these gloves are giving you, a complete 360-degree protection. Let's break it down. First up, your knuckles are protected with dual density TPU protectors, and the sides of your hands have dual layered leather protection. Next up are the TPU sliders, both on your palm and on your wrist. And these have a really important role to play. So if you do fall, this allows you to keep sliding along the tarmac, reducing impact, because if they do grip, then you could twist and injure yourself. And they haven't forgotten your pinky finger. So there's this bridge that connects the pinky finger to your ring finger. Two fingers are stronger than one, and that keeps your smallest, weakest finger protected. Like we said, 360-degree protection. In terms of comfort, hidden inside these TPU protectors are little air vents that allows air to flow into these gloves, keeping them even more comfortable. Also, speaking of comfort, there's accordion panels both on the index and middle finger and just above the thumb, giving you great range of motion and flexibility and reducing fatigue as well. And for all you serial phone checkers out there, the gloves come with tap finger technology, which means you can use your touchscreen without taking the gloves off. So scroll, swipe, click, all gloves on. Just like the jacket and the pants, the Rise Rhodes gloves are super comfortable on the motorcycle. They have a good feeling of the bars and levers, and that's thanks to the accordion stretch panels around the thumb, index and middle finger. They give good solid feeling and grip, yet don't feel cumbersome to wear. Unlike the jacket and the pants though, you will want to take them off when you get off the bike, because walking around with full gauntlet gloves would be weird, wouldn't it? And also you wouldn't want to spill your chai or Maggie on your new gloves now, would you? And for that, there's a special D-ring on the pants for you to store the gloves away when you take them off at your chai stop. Now that's just clever. Again, I'd like to remind you that all three pieces of this touring set pair perfectly with that Rise Helden Helmet. And today we're not going to be talking about the helmet because we've already done that on a separate video. And you really do have to go and check that out because it's got a proper review and a helmet test as well. Links to that in the description below. Overall, we'd like to say that Rise has really nailed it with this touring set. Ventilation, protection, comfort, and features. They really have knocked it out of the park. And we can say that they've got your back. Heck, they've got all of you covered with this touring set. Just add a pair of sturdy boots to it and you are all set for that adventure of a lifetime that you've been dreaming of.